Welcome to the commentary section of this video. If this isn't your thing, you can click off now. Otherwise, stick around because I'll be going over some of the footage and images and taking a second look because there was so much packed in this store. The store, Aquascape Studio and Supply, opened back in October of 2021 and is run by C.D. Lucas, located in Issaquah, Washington State. The store's motto is bringing in nature. From nano aquascapes to miniature air plant displays and everything in between. If you love all things nano and plant related, then this store's got you covered. When you first enter the store, you will see a bunch of test tubes and vials and things for holding house plant cuttings, along with small displays that I've seen have been used for terrarium setups and also used as air plant displays as they show in the store. I can definitely imagine one of these setups on a work desk. One thing that I'd never seen before until that day was this cork bar mounted on a wall. This is for displaying epiphytic plants and orchids. I thought this was a really great idea, and how I wish I bought a couple of these. I'm sure by now you can tell this isn't just an aquarium shop. This is a all things plant shop, and aquarium plants are in that category, but is not the sole main focus of this store. One thing I totally missed was this cute little vial that's probably connected by magnets to that shelf. This is such a great idea, especially if you do fish and you have a lot of house plants. Something like this could easily be stuck to your shelving system. One of the store's eye-catching displays is its large living wall. This is really inspirational to see how it's done, and they even have all of the equipment needed to set this up in your home. I spent some time looking at this to figure out how it all works, and I thought it was a really great idea how they used the gutter system above, not only used to just water the wall, but also to house a fogger to release mist every once in a while to also water the plants that way. It's these simple details that really take this to the next level. The first thing I noticed when I walked into this store was the display rack of nano tanks. The rack itself looks handmade from concrete and wood, and the tanks themselves couldn't be no more than 5 gallons each. What really made this display pop were the LED lights that were changing above. The colorful lights above weren't too distracting and actually gave all of the tanks more of an energetic feel to them, something we don't usually see in the hobby when we think about aquascapes. At the time of filming, March of 2022, these are the livestock tanks they had. One thing I am still kicking myself in the butt for to this very day is I didn't see this Ranunculus inundatus plant in the back. I had been seeking out this plant for a while, and it's not a common aquarium plant to see in any shop, so I wasn't expecting to find it in the background of the footage. This is just to show you that even though the store may be small, it has a diverse plant selection. Another feature I noticed of this store were the wooden beams running along the ceiling. Towards the back end of the store, there were hanging houseplants from these beams, and it was such a nice feeling to just look up and see plants. Another thing they supplied were pre-made wabi-kusa balls. I'd never seen stores sell this, and I thought it was such a great idea to have something already made where it's easy to just add a little more plants if you wanted to, and they also supplied the DOOA wabi-kusa ball holding container. When I think of Aquascape Studio and Supply, I'm thinking art gallery, an art gallery that puts plants and nature on display. And the really great thing about this is they have their displays already set up for you to look at and inspire you, and then they have all of the products you need to create something just like that at home. When I look at all the dry goods that CD is selling in his shop, I can tell that a lot of thought went behind them. It's not just a mishmash of plant items, they're all individual pieces that could really stand out in a home or on a desk. Okay, before you guys all think I was paid to make this video, I 100% was not. When I was at the store, I was just quickly filming everything, kind of felt awkward, and didn't make great conversation with CD even though I was the only person there. That's one thing I really regret, is just not having conversation with the guy, since he seemed really open and wanted to talk about what he loved, which was art and nature. When I was there, I bought 2 items, as you can see on that gorgeous wooden counter they had as a front desk. I got Spanish moss and a kangaroo foot fern. Now, the kangaroo foot fern is doing really well, the Spanish moss not so much. Now that I'm on the other side of the country, of course I want to buy like one of every item he has in his shop because they're so cute. Hopefully one day in the future I'll be able to visit the shop again and see how it's grown and changed. Until then, you guys, if you live close and you're in the area, I really recommend going to check out this shop because it is really inspirational. Links to Aquascape Studio and Supply will be down below. There's Facebook, Instagram, and a website, so check it all out, guys.